Khwaja Masood Akhtar from Pakistan. I represent the Forward Sports, which is the largest company of the football in the world. And I'm very happy to be here. It's on first Global SME Summit in Davos. Actually, this was arranged by Anis Khan. He has worked very hard, and it's wonderful to see people almost from 40 countries coming here, representing their companies and also discussing between them. I hope and I pray to Allah also that this should have a great success, and the people should be making connections here, and especially SMEs. SMEs need something to get out of S to become M, and from M going beyond M. So that push can be done through this summit. I'm quite hopeful because different people have gave wonderful presentations, and also the people coming from so many countries, they were engaged in different kind of negotiations. I'm quite hopeful that there will be many understandings and JVs will be done. Thank you.
Right, sir. What are the major challenges facing SMEs?
Major challenges facing, I think the major challenge is the mindset of themselves, the company. Because if some company remain small for last 40 years, they should start thinking themselves and come out of that mindset that what they are producing is the best thing, because his father and grandfather was doing the job in this way. But as the technology is changing, so this is not only few things are changing, almost everything is changing. So you have to adopt what is new. It can be AI, it can be modern machines, it can be modern way of doing businesses, modern way of manufacturing. Everything is changing. So you have to go along with the change. If you are stagnant, you are dying down.
Okay, so my name is Amina Ahmed, and I'm the country representative to Pakistan for Global SME Business Home. And this organization, it's apart from Pakistan, of course, I'm a part of this. So the thing is that we are facilitating the businesses, especially the small, medium enterprises, into the global markets so that they can elevate and so that they can get more of the exposure. This is our basic objective, and for that we would like to connect with more of the international organizations, and we are happy that we have been able to pull it off well. So looking forward to have a more more progressed, more elevated event next year. And as for Pakistan, I would say that 90% of our businesses comes from the SMEs, and through that, of course, we are a developing country, so we need the platform, and we felt that this is the platform that we should use to promote ourselves, our businesses, especially the sports and textile sectors. Textile is already there, very much into the international market, but even the sports sector is there. But of course, like Forward Sports, you interviewed them just a while back. But the thing is that they're the few companies which are very renowned, but there are the more companies, like 95 companies are back in the country, and they need this side of recognition. So I hope that this platform will serve its purpose, and not only for Pakistan but for every country. And the best thing about this platform is that we all are here synchronizing very well, and especially there is the very good visibility for South Asia, I would say. I think I'm more representing South Asia right now. It's India, of course. We have a giant in the South Asia. That's it is again, when we talk about the neighbors, it feels good to have such a economically strengthened country. So yes, of course, India is there, Bangladesh is there, Pakistan is there. So three nations coming out here more strongly in their Davos. This is something we should celebrate.
Right.
And we are thankful to the Indian ministry who has come here, joined us here, supported the cause, which was very important. The Ministry of Andhra Pradesh, and we are honorable for that. And of course, you guys giving us the importance request. This is something means a lot. Thank you so very much.
Thank you.
That's it.
My name is Mohammad Hassan Ansari. I'm from Sea Power for Marine Services Saudi Arabia. We are participating at the first Global SME Summit in Davos. It's a remarkable event and a great idea initiated by Mr. Anis. We are participating from Saudi Arabia, and the idea to participate in Global SME is to show the evolution of SMEs in Saudi Arabia and the opportunities. This is what we are looking for some great partnerships, some great discussion, and last 2 days we are having some great inaugural speeches from the dignitaries and the panels and some ministers. So it's a great opportunity for all of us to participate here, and I'm really happy to know more about Andhra Pradesh. Mr. Srinivas, he presented amazingly well and have shown the true colors of Andhra Pradesh. So all the best for all the participants, and we are looking forward.
Right, sir. What's the next big thing in logistics you are representing from?
The next big thing in logistics, as we all are talking about AI and the robotics. So yes, in terms of warehousing, in terms of logistics, yes, there is a lot of room for the improvement. I would say that complete redesign of logistics is required. Beside that, there are a lot of opportunities that and a lot of processes that needs to be changed globally, not only for Saudi Arabia or for India or other countries. Yes, there will be something on the regional basis. However, there are things required that needs to be done on the global panel as well.
Right. Thank you very much, sir.
My name is Alexander Brunn. I was member of the parliament for almost 7 years, and nowadays I work with the government when it comes to fintech innovation in Switzerland and globally.
Right. Tell about the Global SME Summit. It's an unique one thing. So what's your take on that?
And SMEs everywhere in the world are the backbone of most economies, is where most families get their income. Different countries have different challenges, so it's very interesting to hear what Indians, what Pakistanis, what Bangladeshis are facing. And this summit is really high caliber.
Right. What do you think the next big thing in fintech?
Obviously, being here in Switzerland, crypto and digital asset is a big topic. And now when we see or look over the Great Pond, the US is really making waves, and the Europeans as well. I think there's going to be a trend that's going to continue of disintermediation and decentralization in finance.
Right, sir. What's your take on AI impact on jobs and all that?
On AI, if you look at industries like content creation, videos, design, layout, that's already here. I think I went to an event of OpenAI last night, and they really want to disrupt the work of work. And what they mean, there's a lot of manual work in every company, meeting notes, minutes, and AI will disrupt that. And what that means is that humans will get a different function within a company that's hopefully more creative, more forward-looking, not only managerial tasks. Typically, 1/4 of your time in a company is administrative work, and hopefully AI will alleviate that.
Right. So India is progressing in digital payments thing, UPI thing. So what's your take on next level?
It's really impressive what India did, handing bank accounts to the citizen. It's important that you have these payment rails. With that, you can have new lending opportunities. You give them different peer-to-peer. I think peer-to-peer, also crypto's peer-to-peer, that's a big development where you give the power to the people to create new financial solutions that really suit their needs and is not administrated by big institutions.
So SME is looking for state's help, government's help. So what's your take on that? Any support needed?
The interesting thing about support for SMEs, if you look in the financial sector, The big banks, they do get help. If you look at Credit Suisse and UBS, the state stepped in. So if you're too big to fail, then you get help. This is not the case for SMEs. I think SMEs are much more vulnerable. There is no state intervention. And that's obviously puts a much higher risk on SMEs versus big banks. And that's still something I feel that needs to be addressed. It's not equal treatment.
What's your suggestion for fintech startups?
There's a lot of innovation. I think with any startups, ecosystems are really important. We've seen this here in Switzerland with the Crypto Valley, having an entire value stack from lawyers to engineers to coders to the regulators important. And I think the great thing nowadays in the world is you can learn from other ecosystems and you can co-connect with them. And really with that, take a step forward. A good example is the Middle East, like Dubai, UAE, that really are adopting the best practices and attract entrepreneurs. And other countries can take this as a role model and apply the same principle. Copy what others have done and supercharge it.
My name is Shaukat Hussain Rani, and I'm actually a serial entrepreneur. But right now I was an investment banker for 25 years. And now I'm running a venture capital firms in Bangladesh, which is also, we are running also not only venture capital as well as we are running investment banking, which is we have asset management where we have several funds. One of the funds is that we are actually approaching the startups from Bangladesh, and there is a lot of way we can cooperate with India. And I've been also there in India. I was working in India back in 2002 in Delhi, and I was in India for 3 years. So there is a lot of way we can actually work with a lot of entrepreneurs, investors, and there is a big opportunity for a lot of Indian investors or Indian entrepreneurs to develop their business in Bangladesh. Bangladesh is a big market, and it's a 20 million people, 200 million people, 20 crore. 20 crore. So market is a small country with a big market, with a big appetite for shopping, and we have people are spending a lot of money, and there's a huge opportunity for Indian entrepreneurs to also grow in Bangladesh.
Do you have any plans for India and Telugu state, especially Telangana and Andhra Pradesh?
Yes, Andhra Pradesh also, I have talked to the minister as well, and we have talked, and we have our head office in Hong Kong. We are recently actually forming an Asian investment fund. We'll be focusing also Indian market. So yes, we have a plan for India as well.
What kind of challenges SMEs facing, according to you?
Actually, SMEs facing a lot of challenges. Today's world, all the young generation, if we talk about Gen Z, and there's two different things they want to do in their life. One is a big company, or they don't do anything. So nowadays there's a lot of options for them to actually sit at home and make a lot of money and building their career. So they don't want to take in hassles. They don't want to take build their own company. If they want to build something, they want to build big. So in between the SMEs actually going out of the ecosystem. So I think it's a good initiative for Mr. Anis is to build it back and try to impress it to the people, to the entrepreneurs, or people want to be entrepreneur, to build small companies and then slowly grow into the market.
According to you, what's the next big thing?
My according to me is like two things I think is going to be big. Next thing is one is the food security of the food. That's the next big thing. Agriculture, And another thing, people say AI and everything, but now AI is going to be a tool to a lot of other things. But for me, I think it's going to be the next thing is sustainable energy, green energy, and eco-friendly food. And also security of the food, that you are actually securing your food for the country, or these things. I think that's the biggest thing will be in the next
like millets and all
Yes,
that.
yes, exactly. So because of this help of AI or new technology, the agro business will adapt and cut the between layers between farmer to the end consumer. There is a lot of layers. So this technology will cut the layers. So food security will be much important for the investors or the entrepreneurs. So this is, I think, the next thing in a business world.
Future food processing, how it
Yeah,
would be.
yeah. Future food processing. It's a part of the whole thing. It's a whole value chain, for, growing to the end process and everything. But I think food processing also will go out a little bit because people are aware of a lot of things now. The processing food is not good for health, so people will try to have a lot of fresh product. So now the challenge is how to actually bring this organic product to the consumer, direct to the consumer. So this kind of business will grow.
Hello everyone, my name is Arupendranath Mallik and I am here in Davos participating at the Global SME Summit. It's an interesting juncture where this conversation and this convening is happening. It has been 10 years since the Paris Agreement was agreed upon in the year 2015. We have just 5 years to accomplish the Sustainable Development Goals or the 2030 agenda. And just 2 weeks ago in Geneva, the world convened to look at how do we solve the problem of plastic pollution. The Global SME Summit is coming in at a very opportune time to bridge the knowledge gap between the global north and the global south. It is exciting to see the financial community from Switzerland, the innovation capital from the global south, from India, from Africa, from Latin America, from the Southeast Asia come and convene together. I'm excited to represent TERI at this summit.
Right, sir. Tell about TERI activities.
So TERI, we are a independent organization. We are a 51-year-old organization which is working on the theme on sustainable development. TERI's primary focus is on the research on sustainable development options, on sustainable development policies, on technologies that would help us reach sustainable development. Outreach is an important component for us because through this we not only reach out to the users of these technologies, policies and practices, but also hear from them on the kinds of opportunities and challenges that are to be addressed. From energy to natural resources to biodiversity to people and to biotechnology, TERI works across various dimensions of sustainable development and growth.
What's your suggestion for SMEs for sustainable things?
At the SME Global Summit, there are 3 things that we would want the summit to house and to run with. Number 1, how do we provide capital and incentives for adoption of clean technologies within the SMEs? Number 2, how do we build the capacities of the SMEs to understand, to appreciate and to implement clean technologies in their production processes and services? Number 3, SMEs are the growth engine. SMEs would need the facilitation and the support to demystify complex concepts, complex policies into easy to understand and easy to implement at their enterprise level. At the Global SME Summit, we are here to make that conversation happen, to engage, to influence, to educate on the kinds of options that are there for SMEs, because the bottom line is that in this growth and in this era of sustainable development, no one should be left behind.
Right. Do you have any collaboration or partnership plans with AP and Telangana, both Telugu states?
From Terry, we have been proud partners of the state of Telangana. I'm proud to tell you that Terry's work on green building design is being implemented in the new capital Amravati, and we are proud to be associated with the government of Telangana. With the municipal corporation of Visakhapatnam, we have been a proud associate with them on climate resilience and sustainable living. And I am very, very happy to share with you that Visakhapatnam Municipal Corporation is on the global map right now. They are the top 50 leaders, and they have received the Mayor's Award, the Global Mayor's Award in New York in recognition to that. Plus, we run a center for excellence on green shipping. With the Vizag Port Authority, we are working on an array of initiatives to look at how do we enable bunkering facilities in the Visakhapatnam port. How do we build new infrastructure with green steel and with green cement? How do we build a resilient supply chain that can support the port development activities in Andhra Pradesh? Last, Andhra Pradesh houses dominant players in the secondary steel industry. As part of the National Task Force on Green Steel Mission of Government of India, we are working with the secondary steel producers to bring in energy efficiency, renewable energy, circular economy, and productivity into this production processes to make it more resilient, more profitable, and become global showcases for sustainable practices.
Right. Thank you very much, sir.
Yeah, hi everyone. Good morning to everyone. I'm Salim Sheikh. I'm a director and founder of my company. My company name Fast Transport Carrier Private Limited. It's based from Pune head office in India. Since 28 years, I'm running this company in India. Now in last 28 years, we build good, means 24 offices in India with 200 employees, with own 100 truck. We are into purely logistics solution. We are doing freight forwarding, air shipment, sea shipment, trucking pan India, warehousing. We have own ITA, own license, own MTO. We are working in India 24/7. We have a very major client with like a Tesla, Volkswagen, Rolls-Royce, the Jaguar Land Rover, this kind of customer. We are working with them. So I'm really happy to meet this global summit in Davos, Zurich. Really happy. Hope we'll get some business. I'm very happy to contact so many nice people. I'm very happy for that. Thank you so much.
What are the major challenges SMEs are facing?
Yeah, SME charges SME. Really, there is no challenge, but it's good for increase the business. We'll build a good business. We'll develop a good business with good contact SME people. Yeah.
What kind of support do you expecting from governments for small scale industries?
Yeah, we want to grow. We want to develop on this our logistic field. It's like a need funding. Funding. Without funding, we cannot grow. So we need some funding from government. We will pay the on loan basis. We will pay the loan. Without funding, we cannot grow. Yeah.
Recently, India has reduced the GST slab rates. So, any impact on your field?
No, it's good. Really, very happy because very happy. It's a very nice decision of our finance minister that she took. Very, I'm happy with because reduces GST slab. Now we relax. Yeah.
Right. What kind of collaborations or partnerships expecting from this summit?
This summit we looking for partnership who is into freight forwarding, logistic business. We can support each other. We can do business together. We can grow together.
Hi Alex, great to see you in this Global SME Forum, and thanks for coming in. And of course, I should thank Lakshmi. But again, just want to hear your views of first, of course, on the forum, and also about India, right? And what are the things that you think you need I know you're leading a forum, Alpine Tech Forum. I know
Correct.
You're doing great.
Yes.
And we want to have a real collaboration, and I want to see your candid views and inputs, insights, how we can really collaborate. What are the things that you think it is necessary for you to come to India, and if somebody wants to set up or as a delegation, we want to hear from you.
Sure. As I recently attended actually a wedding in Coimbatore a month ago, obviously there are some challenges just getting there. Getting a visa is not that easy, and also navigating the cities is not always that easy for Switzerland. Switzerland has 9 million inhabitants, so in contrast, Coimbatore I think has 3 million as a city. And I think from a business perspective, what I learned over the years is the most powerful things happen in the correct ecosystem if you can build the correct network. And that's finding this connection is not so easy. Obviously, India is a very big country, is a big community. So having the right partners as a guidance is of key. And it's important to invest a bit of time up front to better understand the local culture as well. I've seen that both ways by clients I have who are coming to Switzerland. I always tell them, spend a bit of time in Switzerland, come there and learn. Just don't go ahead. It can be very costly, at least in Switzerland. So building those networks through trusted partner is how to go about it.
Absolutely. Thank you. I think that's fantastic. As I just mentioned, we'll be more than happy. I'm here on 2 counts. One, representing my firm, which is, of course, India, IFIN Global Group. At the same time, I'm also representing the state of Andhra Pradesh, which is one of the most favorable states now, because we have the Honorable Chief Minister, who's a dynamic and visionary leader. In fact, he's the one who got the Bill Gates to India. All the happenings of technology revolution that happened in India was from him. Sri Nara Chandrababu Naidu, that's one of our ministers. At the same time, we have the Honorable Minister, Sri Srinivas Kontapalli, who has been here as well. Our intention, as I mentioned to you, we want to work with Alpine Tech Firm as India. We are representing as a state on few sectors like biotech. We also have MSc sectors. So we want to clear these problems under a single window. Anybody wants to set up, and also we want to kind of make sure we represent to India and make sure we have a kind of a delegation. If you can list, we want to invite you to the events and make sure you have long-term India visas to make you smooth, and it will be much more than. That's what I think we have on this recorded version. That's a thing on you.
Thank you. I'm looking forward to that.
Right then. Thank you. Hi Renato, this is Sesh from IFIN Global Group, and great to meet you today.
Nice to meet you.
So I just want to understand what brought you to this forum, what are you would be doing, and a bit of what you do, and what brings you to this Global SME Summit in Davos.
Thank you very much. I am an entrepreneur and advisor in the medical and biotechnology sector, working between Switzerland, Italy, and other European countries, very much interested in innovation and support to SMEs from Europe to India to Asia. So this summit has been a great opportunity to network, great speakers, to connect with people and leaders from different countries and organizations that are bringing their experience to the audience in order really to understand for an SME how to approach and to become global.
Excellent, and great to know that. So, as I said, I represent, of course, Europe-India trade missions. I've been part of this, and we want to know a little bit what, if at all, I know you've never been to India, that's what I just heard. But what it brings, if you want to go to India, what are the key things that you think you want to understand? Or what is that travel things or something that you want from India, if you expect from India, from Europe to India? Because it's like for any SMEs want to come to India, or you want to set up business or any collaborations, what is that key things that you think you need from India?
Yeah, thank you very much for the question. I think it's very important considering the healthcare assistance in order to understand what is the epidemiology of the population, what are the healthcare needs, and how from Europe to India the European companies can really support the healthcare system. So the assistance, the new trends of the population, how to cure the main areas where there are some specific needs, and the other way around, how Indian doctors or Indian expert can come to Europe, and also to create more and more a successful partnership for all the two areas to thrive and to live longer and better.
Excellent. That's what great, and definitely we'd be more than happy. We would like to invite to India. We host to certain events, and please take this as our personal invitation, both on trade part as well as on the behalf of Andhra Pradesh government also.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
So, Ms. Martha, welcome to the Global SME Summit, and my name is Seshadri Vangala. I am representing IFIN Global Group. Apart from that, I also represent India in this forum, also specifically our state Andhra Pradesh, where we had the honorable ministers and all of them coming in. So I just wanted to see what did you bring what did you get into this forum? Why did you be into this forum? What brings you to this forum?
Yeah, thank you so much. It's a real pleasure being here. And the reason why I'm here is that we are advising companies, technology companies, in doing M&A transactions. So buying and selling companies, other companies, in order to facilitate grow, in order to maybe find investors, in order to connect with other companies. So that is our business, and that's why I'm also here. And in particular, it's very interesting to get into connection with Indian companies and with Indian investors, because, and that is very interesting maybe to know, German companies, German hardware, in particular hardware companies, are looking to grow abroad, and in particular also in India, because it's a huge market, and there are also not only a lot of suppliers but also a lot of potential customers, and that's why it's very important to get a network, to get an entrance, to get into discussions. And that's why I'm here.
Excellent. I think so. In particular, like you said, you wanted to have German companies willing to come to particularly abroad, but primarily to India. So do you have any specific sectors? What it brings you? I mean, what would be your interest points or key pillars or key pointers that you think you expect from India, especially for the collaborations?
Yeah, I mean, there are always two directions. It's not only about German companies coming to India, but maybe also Indian companies coming to Germany or the European market. A lot of my clients include, for instance, battery companies, battery suppliers, but also, for instance, sensor technology companies, metering companies. So any kind of really hardware companies that are supplying B2B markets, that are our clients, and that are companies that we connect with each other. And it might be very interesting for instance, Indian companies to learn that currently for buyers, the German market is very interesting, because the German market is facing kind of some troubles, homemade troubles, to put it that way, because the power is very expensive, etc. And so a lot of companies are seeking for succession, but also seeking for new markets and thereby seeking for new owners. So it could be a very interesting opportunity for Indian companies to buy German companies in order to get the access to the German and also the European market. So it's about laser, it's about measuring technology. So any companies in that sphere, that is our home turf, to put it that way.
Excellent. Great to know that. And as I said, we'll be more than happy to have you in India as a personal invitation. We have a lot of events. One which is we call a partnership summit that's happening in November in the place of Andhra Pradesh. It's a Vizag. It's a very beautiful place in India. So I'm inviting you personally, and I'll also be in touch so that you'll have a kind of things, because you have the whole stakeholders, especially in one place and to this particular state.
Thank you very much, and indeed I'm very pleasured with that invitation. And if you allow, I would also like to get known to you, all my clients, and
we'll be more than happy to collaborate. I'm here actually in the next month, so yeah, we'll be collaborate, and we'll also make all those connections. And as I said, I'm in Europe as well as a firm. We are also into talent. Technology, but talent is again a key field. So obviously we also have investors, we also have collaborators. I've been privileged to be part of the G20 Startup 20 as the same team, the Europe and India trade relationships. But again, as I said, we'll be more than happy to invite. Thank you very much for
your so much. What an honor.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Friends, ఈ రోజు ఒక మంచి హిస్టారిక్ లొకేషన్లో ఒక హిస్టారిక్ పర్సన్ అంటే నా మిత్రులు అమర్ కవి. చాలామందికి ఇక్కడ వాళ్ళందరికీ ఆయన తెలుసు. ఆయన ప్రసిద్ధుడు, ప్రవాసాంధ్రుడు, వెరీ ప్రౌడ్ ఇండియన్. ఆయన ఈరోజు నాతో ఉన్నారు నాకు మిత్రులుగా. సో ఆయన స్కా అనే హోల్డింగ్స్ అనే కంపెనీ ఇదే లొకేషన్ డావోస్ అంటే మనందరూ తెలుసు, వరల్డ్ ఎకనామిక్ ఫోరం జరుగుతుంది. వారి యొక్క దృక్పథంతో, వారి యొక్క దీంతో 15 ఏళ్ల నుంచి ఎంతో లాజిస్టిక్స్ ఎండ్ టు ఎండ్ అన్ని స్టేట్ గవర్నమెంట్స్కి, ఇంక్లూడింగ్ ఎల్ఏర్ ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అనుకోండి, మహారాష్ట్ర అనుకోండి, ఇండియాలో గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియాలో ఎప్పుడు వెండకి పెట్టి ఒక ఫస్ట్ తెలుగు వాళ్ళు అంటే చాలా ఇండియన్స్ నుంచి వచ్చి కంటిన్యూస్గా మంచి పేరుతో ఆయన చేస్తున్నారు. అలాగే ఆయన చాలా కార్యక్రమాల్లో, కమ్యూనిటీ ఈవెంట్స్లో ఆయనే మెయిన్ ముందున్నారు. నాకు ఈరోజు చాలా సంతోషంగా ఉంది, ఎందుకంటే ఆయన ఒక మంచి మిత్రులుగా. అలాగే మేము ఇద్దరం కూడా ప్రపోజ్ చేసుకుంటున్నాం ఇన్ టర్మ్స్ ఆఫ్ కొలాబరేషన్ ఫర్ మై అదర్ ఫర్మ్స్. బట్ ముందు అమర్ గారు, గ్రేట్ అండ్ హ్యావింగ్ దిస్ ఫోరమ్స్. థ్యాంక్స్ బేస్డ్ ఆన్ మై ఇన్వెంట్. ఐ నో లాస్ట్ 3 days నుంచి మీరు మన హానరబుల్ మినిస్టర్ వీళ్ళు వచ్చింది మీ దీంతో యాక్చువల్లీ ఇట్ హ్యాస్ బీన్ యాక్టివేటెడ్, అదర్వైజ్ దిస్ నాట్ బీన్ పాసిబుల్. లక్ష్మి గారు ఒక పక్క ఉంటే మీరు వచ్చి దీన్ని మొత్తం ఒక చక్కటి ఇదితో చేశారు. సో మనకి ఈ స్కా గురించి ఐ నో నాకు తెలిసిన ఇట్ ఈస్ గుడ్ దట్ ఇఫ్ యూ కెన్ ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ టు అవర్ ఆల్ ఆడియన్స్.
స్కా గ్రూపు యాక్చువల్గా మీరు చెప్పినట్టు ఒక 15 years బ్యాక్ స్టార్ట్ చేసామండి. ప్రొడామినెంట్లీ ఫైనాన్షియల్ సర్వీసెస్, ట్రేడింగు, అట్లానే మన రియల్ ఎస్టేట్స్, ఇన్ఫర్మేషన్ టెక్నాలజీ, అట్లా మన హాస్పిటాలిటీ సర్వీసెస్, ఎనర్జీ సెక్టర్లో, క్లీన్ అండ్ గ్రీన్ ఎనర్జీ సెక్టర్లో ఒక కాంగ్లోమరేట్ బిజినెస్ గ్రూప్గా దీన్ని స్టార్ట్ చేసాము. సో ఇట్ యాక్చువల్లీ స్టార్టెడ్ యాజ్ స్మాల్ మీడియం ఎంటర్ప్రైజ్ విచ్ వేర్ వీఆర్ రైట్ నౌ, బట్ it has gone up from various stages into developing into a good medium-sized strong enterprise right now, and headquartered in Switzerland. మీరు చెప్పినట్టు స్విట్జర్లాండ్ బేస్డే కాకుండా మనం దీన్ని ఎక్స్పాన్షన్స్ ఏం చేసామంటే యూకేలోని ఒక సబ్సిడరీ, అట్లానే యూఎస్లో కూడా మనకు ఒక సబ్సిడరీ జియోథర్మల్ పవర్స్లోని, అట్లా ఇండియాలో కూడా ఇప్పుడు ఐటీ డెవలప్మెంట్ సెంటర్ విశాఖపట్నంలో కూడా మనం స్టార్ట్ చేసి బాగా దీన్ని గ్లోబల్గా స్కేల్లో కూడా తీసుకెళ్ళాం. నేను వాట్ ఐ వాంట్ టు సజెస్ట్ అంటే ఎస్పెషలీ ది ఎంఎస్ఎంఈ సెక్టర్స్కి ఏంటంటే ఆల్వేస్ ట్రై టు బీ ఆన్ ది ఇన్నోవేషన్ అండి. ఎందుకంటే మేము ఐటీ సెక్టర్లో కూడా బాగా ఎదగడానికి కారణం ఐఓటీ కానీ, అట్లనే మనం వేరియస్ బ్లాక్ చైన్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ కానీ, మన ఓన్ ఆర్టిఫిషియల్ ఇంటెలిజెన్స్ ప్రోడక్ట్స్ కానీ తయారు చేసుకోవడం వల్ల వీ యాక్చువల్లీ స్టాండ్ అవుట్ డిఫరెన్షియేటెడ్ ఇన్ ద మార్కెట్. ఆ ఇన్నోవేషన్ అనేది చాలా ఇంపార్టెంట్ టు బీ ఆన్ ది కటింగ్ ఎడ్జ్. కంటిన్యూస్లీ ఆ పర్సిస్టెంట్గా, ఆ ఫోకస్డ్గా వర్క్ చేసుకుంటూ పోతే అవుతుంది. అలాగే మీరు హాస్పిటాలిటీ సర్వీసెస్ మీరు ఇందాక చెప్పినట్టు గవర్నమెంట్ ఆఫ్ ఇండియాకి ఒక వెండర్గా, ప్రిఫర్డ్ వెండర్గా ఎదగడం, మిగతా స్టేట్స్ అన్నిటికీ కూడా ఇక్కడ దావోస్లో హాస్పిటాలిటీ సర్వీసెస్ ప్రొవైడ్ చేయడం. సో ఇదంతా కూడా ఓవర్ పీరియడ్ ఆఫ్ ఒక హార్డ్ వర్క్తో వెళ్ళిందండి. సో అందువల్ల స్మాల్ మీడియం ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్ని ఆల్వేస్ చెప్పేది ఏంటంటే ఫోకస్ చేసుకుని హార్డ్ వర్కింగ్ చేసుకుంటూ కొంచెం ఇన్నోవేటివ్గా కటింగ్ ఎడ్జ్ టెక్నాలజీస్లో కానీ, కటింగ్ ఎడ్జ్ సొల్యూషన్స్లో కానీ ఏ సెక్టర్ అయినా కూడా ఉంటే చాలా ముందుకెళ్ళే అవకాశం ఉంది. అలాగే స్కా గ్రూపే కాకుండా మెనీ స్కా గ్రూప్స్ మన ఇండియా నుంచి, మన తెలుగు వాళ్ళ నుంచి ప్రత్యేకంగా ఎంత ఎక్కువ మంది ఎంటర్ప్రైజెస్ వస్తే అంత మంచిది. సో ఐ వుడ్ రియలీ అప్రిషియేట్ దిస్ ఆపర్చునిటీ ఫర్ మీ.
ఆఫ్ కోర్స్ గారు, థ్యాంక్ యూ. ఐ థింక్ మనకి మీ చేసిన ఇనిషియేటివ్స్లో చెప్పుకుంటూ పోతే చాలా ఉంది. ఇన్ఫ్యాక్ట్ మనం ఈ విధంగా ఈ రోజు ఇట్లా ఈ ఎస్ఎంఈ సమిట్ని అలాగే మనకి ఒక సపరేట్ మంచి సమిట్స్ కూడా ఆర్గనైజ్ చేయాలి. మీ హెల్ప్ కావాలి దానికి. ఈరోజు నేను నానంటి వాళ్ళు ఎంతోమంది వచ్చారు, అర్థమైంది అండర్స్టాండింగ్ ఆఫ్ ది కైండ్ ఆఫ్ థింగ్స్. సో మీ యొక్క హెల్ప్ ఆబ్వియస్లీ ఐ నో యూ ఆర్ ఆల్వేస్ హెల్పింగ్. సో యాజ్ I said, let's continue and let's get in and we'll have more people coming in and I hope we have more collaborations happening.
డెఫినెట్లీ అండి, ఎందుకంటే పాలసీ ప్రకారం చూసుకున్నా కూడా మనకి ఇండియాతో ఫారెన్ ట్రేడ్ అగ్రిమెంట్ లాస్ట్ ఇయర్ సైన్ అయింది. సో దేర్ ఇస్ లాట్ ఆఫ్ స్కోప్ బిట్వీన్ ఇండియా అండ్ స్విట్జర్లాండ్. అండ్ ఫైనాన్సింగ్ కానీ ఇన్వెస్ట్మెంట్స్ కానీ స్విట్జర్లాండ్ ఈస్ బీన్ ద టాప్ అమాంగ్ మెనీ అదర్ కంట్రీస్ ఇన్ ఇండియా, ఎస్పెషల్లీ ఇన్ ద ఎస్ఎంఈ సెక్టర్. కాబట్టి వీ కుడ్ ఆల్వేస్ ప్రోగ్రెస్ ఫ్రమ్ దేర్ అండి.
సో మనకి ఈ పాలసీస్ మీరు ఆల్రెడీ సమిట్స్ మీరు ఆర్గనైజ్ చేశారు, కొన్ని ఆగిపోయి ఉన్నాయి. మీరు ఏదో సిస్టర్
స్టేట్ అగ్రిమెంట్ మీద
మనం దాని మీద కొంచెం రెస్పాన్సెస్ ఈ గవర్నమెంట్స్ నుంచి మీరు అనుకుంటున్నారా? వాట్ ఈస్ దట్ యూ వాంట్?
డెఫినెట్లీ అండి, ఎందుకంటే
లైక్ ఎనీ క్యాండిడేట్ ఇన్పుట్స్ దట్ యూ వాంట్ టు గివ్?
డెఫినెట్లీ అండి. అది మనకి మీరు చెప్పినట్టు జూరిక్ స్టేట్ తోటి మనకి 2016-17 ఆ టైంలో వీ హ్యావ్ సైన్డ్ LOI ఫర్ సిస్టర్ స్టేట్ అగ్రిమెంట్. అప్పుడు చంద్రబాబు నాయుడు గారు ఉండేవారు. జూరిక్ నుంచి కూడా ఒక డెలిగేషన్ వెళ్ళి ఆంధ్రప్రదేశ్ అమరావతిని విజిట్ చేసి తర్వాత దావోస్కి వచ్చినప్పుడు చేస్తున్నారు. ఇలాంటి కొన్ని ట్రీటీస్ కానీ ఇప్పుడు రీసెంట్గా వచ్చిన ఫారెన్ ట్రేడ్ అగ్రిమెంట్ కానీ పాలసీ చేంజెస్ కానీ చాలా ఉన్నాయి. ఇవన్నిటిని కూడా ఒక స్ట్రక్చర్డ్గా మనం తయారు చేసుకొని ఇండియాకి ఇటుపక్క స్విట్జర్లాండ్కి లేదంటే గ్లోబల్ ప్లాట్ఫామ్కి మనం ఎలా ఎనేబుల్ చేయాలనేది డెఫినెట్లీ ఐ వాంట్ టు వర్క్ విత్ ఇండస్ట్రీ లీడర్స్ లైక్ యూ. And also we can also work with Andhra Pradesh or any other state that is willing to take our support.
Sure. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you, Seshadri Vangala. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Ms. Bia, being into this forum. So thank you again. Good to meet you. So just want to understand what brings you to this forum.
Well, thank you, Sesh. I'm very happy to be in this forum, which is for me the first time to really be in this Indian and overall environment. So it was very funny. It was a private connection that I have with one of the organizers, but she knows that I'm an expert in automotive industry and overall have been working in a lot of companies. So she was asking me to give a speech about resilience, which I just did.
Excellent. So I know, very interesting to note that you are from the automotive research industry and you are in a key role. So basically you should have heard about India and we have a lot of things that you are talking about manufacturing, especially the automotive industry. I know you've never been to India, that's what I just heard. So what is the key things that you think if you want to go to India that you can propose, or what are you will think the collaboration areas that we can do with India?
So first I might surprise you because I'm quite known to the Indian industry because I worked for Jaguar Land Rover, which was bought by Tata, and I just joined after Tata bought it. So I had the opportunity and the big honor to work with a lot of colleagues from India, and it was very, very exciting.
So Miss Indra is the CEO of Jaguar Land Rover.
Nowadays,
yeah. Nowadays, yeah.
No, it was such a pleasant cooperation. So on one hand side, I know that there is a lot of really great work done. On the other side, later I worked with Accenture, which has very big operations in India as well. Yes. So from that side, I know that especially on the development for SDV, software defined vehicle, which requires a lot of IT, software, data operations, that India is really one of the leading countries. On the other side, I know that India is a very big market. Yes, quite differentiated on regions and on income, but still there is a lot of population that now wants to go the next step. So I think mobility, cost-efficient mobility, and of course, hopefully, sustainable mobility is certainly something where India can, on one hand side, from Mahindra, for example, and Tata, work from itself, but can cooperate with the established OEMs and of course with the Chinese OEMs. So I think India is one of the next big car markets to really work in out of itself, but as well with corporations.
Interesting. Good to know that actually. So actually we have a specific zones on this sector. We have a separate wing for the automotive industry. While I represent whole of India, I was also part of the G20 Startup 20. I was co-chairing working on the sector. But also I represent a state, currently I come from a state called Andhra Pradesh, where the Honorable Minister was in, where we have a very, very dynamic and visionary leader who was actually IT revolution architect. We call him Chandrababu Naidu ji. And also we have basically a couple of leaders. My mentor come from the automotive industry, Dr. Seshadri has also been in software. We have special earmarks, special zones for the automotive sector. We are earmarked certain things. There are a lot of incentives, benefits. You are coming in, and we want to really work with you, with Germany. Even recent past, we had in Germany, I had an opportunity. I represent IFIN Global Group. I'm the chairman and CEO, and we also have a wing of engineering. I myself am mechanical engineering. We have a wing of engineering working across. Obviously, I was in Frankfurt, Fraunhofer Institute. I was also a publisher. I co-authored a book. Then kind of in mechanical engineering. But definitely, we want to bring in more India, and we need someone like you, the real experts, the stalwarts, especially more women, right? I mean, we have in my firm 98% women entrepreneurs, and they are doing fabulous. Even in the manufacturing industry, we have a lot of women. So definitely, we want your help and expertise and guidance. And I personally want to invite you to one of the biggest forums that's happening, what we call Partnership Summit in Andhra Pradesh in November. So please take this as my personal invitation on behalf of the government of Andhra Pradesh as well as and all. And also in the interim, maybe we will work closely. We have any road shows in Munich and Frankfurt. We will be more than happy to work with you and see what we can really align and see that some actions and measurable outcomes are there.
Thank you so much. I
Thank
think
you.
I really would love to come. Thank you.
Thank you. Hi, Vi. Welcome to the Global SME Summit. And my name is Seshadri Vangala, and I represent IFIN Global Group. We're also strategic sponsor, a strategic partner for this forum. So my first thing is, what brings you to this forum, Global SME Summit, in Davos especially this
Yeah,
session?
I mean, first of all, great meeting you all here. And at first I was invited as the speakers here. And then when I look at the website and I see, wow, it's like Global SME Summit, it's the driver for economies, and not only Switzerland, where I am based, I see people from everywhere. So it's really good opportunities to meet and greet and open the new door to new business and new partnership.
Great. So what you do now currently, what is that you're currently on?
I'm the serial entrepreneur in the digital health sector. So we use different technology like blockchain, AI, fully homomorphic encryption to resolve the problem in the crisis of healthcare sector. And with, for example, my newest company on the rare disease diagnosis, we try to reduce the long delay of diagnosis from 7 years to 7 months with AI and fully homomorphic encryption. We have also, with my previous company, now I'm still on the board, that we have collaboration with Pune University. So we built the innovation hub there, and resolving about the data privacy in the sector. So we have blockchain application in healthcare sector.
Interesting, and it's great to see all the women entrepreneurs, I mean, especially in the globe, which is the need of the hour. So great to see, understand that you're in India, you're already in Pune. So also I come from a state called Andhra Pradesh, where we have the Honorable Chief Minister, Chandrababu Naidu, who we call him. He's a visionary leader. He was the one who worked in IT regulation in India. Yeah. Apart from that, of course, India is part of the G20 Startup 20. We have a lot of sectors coming in from Pune. We have an office in Pune, and of course, you mentioned you're in Hyderabad. So what do you think your experiences can bring, and what are the significant sectors you think that we can work or collaborate in India? And any specific needs, or like SMEs like you want to collaborate or be in India, what do you think the key drivers that you think you need as a support from the government or from the industry or the ecosystem that you want to build?
Actually, 20 years ago, more than 20 years ago, when I first came to India, India was really the leaders in bioinformatics. So India government, I was in Hyderabad, in New Delhi, and people from Southeast Asia came to India to learn about bioinformatics and biotech. And these days we have also collaboration in IT sector. So I think India has the full potential, especially with really talented and motivated young students and people who savvy in tech. So this is number one, the talent people is the key strength of India. And on top of that, people are always hungry to strive, hungry to get the new technology, new knowledge, and I think this is the country of opportunities.
Thank you. That's great insights, and I hope this will help all the other entrepreneurs to come to India. And we are more than happy. We believe one world, one family, one future. This is a small world for all of us in this planet, so we will be definitely
Yeah.
willing to collaborate. And also, I want to invite you to a forum which we call the Partnership Summit, happening in a place called Andhra Pradesh, Vishakhapatnam, if you heard Vishakhapatnam.
Nice.
And also that may help you to work with more universities, academic collaborations, like in Hyderabad, we anyway have the big biopark and also all of that. Similarly, in Andhra Pradesh, we are trying to do, this is one of the key sectors.
Yeah.
One of them is right here. I'll introduce Swiss Bio. I mean, we have a big biotech technology that we want to kind of coming in. So we need your help. Of course, the emerging technologies along with this. Thank you, B, for your
Thank you,
kind
thank
of,
you.
Yeah,
I mean,
thanks.
it's great. Indeed, it's really great. So yeah.
Well, Mr. Peter, thanks for coming in, and great event, great. I know you're part of the organizing team, and great to hear a lot of things. So we all came for this historic, iconic location. Thanks for that again.
Well,
so
welcome,
what
welcome.
was your, I know you've been the organizing team, what was your motto of organizing this particular summit?
Okay, as we know, Mr. Anis Khan, he is the one who had the original idea. And what attracted me in all of this is the focus SME. It's something that not many places in the world do. I was fascinated of trying to get the whole world together, because this is not easy, right, to get them all. And it's the first time, the inauguration, and we want to let it grow year by year. And I was mainly responsible for the coordination of everything, the hotels, the travel, the program, the catering. So that was my part in it.
Wow, we got really good food, and thanks for that. Hotels and all that been good. We had a fantastic experience. While I've been earlier, but again, this is the first with the team that we came in. Thank you for that. I know now the main crucial thing is I believe, thanks that I heard that you visited India, you're bringing delegations. This is very huge and things. So what specific sectors, what is the specific things, key drivers you think from India per se, that we can really collaborate and really go penetrate, have the representation?
Exactly.
This is a time for us to really collaborate. We believe in one world, one family, one future, as of now, India. And I also have incidentally, I've been part of the G20 Startup 20. I was the co-chair for alliances during the presidency, as you know, for startups.
Okay.
And we were talking about power of small, which is the power of small is the most important thing. And I know you're already into this game. So what specifically about India, because you've been there, any specific insights, any candid views that you think you can tell for the audience?
Well, what we found out is that these shows, forums, events, trade shows between Switzerland and India make sense on industrial products, not on short-term consumer products. So there are big machinery, education, scientists, but it's all in the part of machinery so far that I did the bigger shows, and also with these the event about the lawyers. You see, lawyers, consultants, etc. are important to get together, and then they have their network, etc. So this is the main thing. But then, of course, it can be anything. So we had in New Delhi we had a get-together with Jack Welch, General Electric, at the place of the Indian representative, things like that. And then I tried to get a group there, but in India, I was first time in 1988 in India, and I was fascinated. I have a lot of friends there now, and India is a nice country. Then I said I go for holidays once, so then I went to Kerala and Tamil Nadu, and so this. And for instance, also Chandrangar, things like has also a link to Switzerland, with the architect. So this is India, and I was responsible 5 years for Asia, Switzerland, Asia in total, China, Mongolia, Singapore, whatever they are, no? And the other thing is, I'm a member of the Swiss Asian Chamber of Commerce, also on a consulting basis to get other people together, not especially in event services, because I also have a trade company. And this is what I am today.
Very interesting. I think as we go on, I think this is so. Obviously, the first step is we'll be more than happy. When you mentioned Kerala, we place a called beautiful place, even Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh. So we are holding a partnership summit. This is November 15, but I'll personally take on behalf of the government your special invite to you. We need you. And also, I said I will work with you closely. How the government state of Andhra Pradesh and Swiss Asia, as well as your expertise to do, and maybe we can organize certain specific collaborational events to
with pleasure.
We will
be
more than happy to invite. Thank you, Mr. Peter, for
thank you.
Great to know you.
Great to know you, and hope for the future.
Yes, we will. We will. Right then. Thank you. Hi, Cleola. Great to meet you. And my name is Seshadri Vangala. I represent IFIN Global Group. We are a global workforce solutions firm, as well as we are the strategic partners for this forum. And Ms. Lakshmi, I came through Ms. Lakshmi Kern, and also very interesting. I've never been to Africa, but we have in all other forums. So yeah.
Yes, thank you.
So what brings you to this forum, the Global SME Summit?
Thank you so much, and it's so lovely to meet you, and lovely to meet your audience. So I come from South Africa. I work with SMEs. South Africa has over 3 million SMEs. And as you can imagine, one of the key parts of the SME ecosystem growing is funding. But not just local funding, but international funding, and being able to facilitate that for our SMEs. So a big part of being here, it's about collaboration, networking, learning, and also sharing about what's happening, not just in South Africa, but in the African landscape generally, and also to facilitate capital on both sides.
Absolutely, that's pretty interesting.
Yes, thank you.
So, secondly, I know, like as I told you, you want to be an Indian, of course, in Africa. Maybe you are on the same sides which you want to collaborate.
Yes.
So, what I think you should have heard about India. So,
yes,
I just want to know what you do about India, and what is that key collaborations or something that you want to be in India you are looking for, if at all you got to India.
Absolutely. So, I think India is amazing, because even in terms of when we developed our SME models, we looked to India and what they've done, because they've led the way in so many things. I just want to mention one of the things that I'm also, in terms of my roles, is that I'm also the deputy chair for Startup 20. And as you know, Startup 20 was in India.
I was the G20 Startup 20 co-chair.
Oh my goodness.
For India President,
yes.
That's where the Startup 20 chaired. I mean, that's again great to know.
Great, yes.
So we'll be collaborating, because Brazil I couldn't go, but I am now looking to be South Africa.
Of course. So you'll be there in November.
Yeah, Dr. Chintan Vaishnaw, who was the one we had at South Africa thing. I was we had that option to work alongside. Yeah, great. I mean,
it's amazing. And so right now, as we're developing and progressing the policies and work in terms of Startup 20, first and foremost, we're collaborating and working with our colleagues from India. They have been instrumental in guiding us, because they've done so many things in terms of India. One of the things, for instance, in market access, in terms of how they've worked between the regions. The second is in terms of digitization and the ecosystem of building and digitization, but also we share similar problems. So I think not only are we learning from India, but we are also collaborating, and they're learning from us, and we are looking forward to progressing more trade with India, and this is what we're focusing on. If you look at India, India is one of the best examples of progressing digital skills, and they are not just a big population, but a very smart population. So we're learning, we're progressing, and I think there's so much more that we're going to be doing in terms of trade. So I'm looking forward to going to India. One of the places on my list is Rishikesh, if I'm correct. It's on my list, on my bucket list to visit. So I'm very much looking forward to going to India, but more importantly, trading with Indian SMEs from Africa to India, and working on those relationships.
So great. I think you really made my day, in the sense I'm looking to collaborate. That's what I do. I've been doing Europe, India, Global India, US, India, all the trades.
Yes.
So maybe we will work out on the lines of Startup 20 G20, at the same time on the lines of bringing some delegation. We'll bring an Indian delegation to your Startup 20. At the same time, I'll work and happy to support anything on your initiative. And especially, we are very, very, in my organization, we are 98% women, and women entrepreneurs, women thing is a great sign.
That's amazing.
So if you want to kind of really see these women entrepreneurs, and your initiatives, your passion that I see here is definitely fabulous.
Oh, thank you so
great
much.
meeting, and we'll be kind of definitely
Nice
work with you. I mean, it's definitely. And also, I want to personally invite you to an event, what you call Partnership Summit. As first thing in Visakhapatnam, a place called Visakhapatnam in India, from the government of Andhra Pradesh. It's all about the country's SMEs. So
Oh,
looking
thank
forward.
you. I will come and I'll bring our SMEs with me.
Absolutely.
Thank you. Thank you.
Hi, Karen. Great to meet you and great to know about you. So my name is Seshadri. So my name is
Karen.
Karen, yeah. No. So my name is Seshadri Vangala and I'm part of CEO and founder of the IFIN Global Group. We're a global workforce solutions organizations in 25 countries. The most important thing is we are 98% women.
Wow.
That's reading there and across the globe. And so I'm here for two counts. One is to, of course, from my organization per se. At the same time, I'm representing and helping you India trade relationships. I was a part of the G20 Startup 20. So empowering more SMEs from the Europe to India. So as part of this, and again, we have our state, what called Andhra Pradesh, which is now a country state partner in the Global SME Forum. So my first question is, what brings you to this forum? I know you're a partner, but what else are you?
So we are a strategic partner. We do outreach to different regions of the world to have more women in fintech globally.
Wow.
And yeah, we have been invited by the organizers to be a strategic partner in this endeavor.
So what are you expecting from the forum? Like when you said you are a strategic partner, what is the
So
expectation?
from this forum per se, we didn't expect too much. We just wanted to, say hello. We wanted to introduce ourselves. We wanted to understand what are your needs, where can we help, what does make sense. Yes, and this is why we're here.
Great, interesting. So basically, my other question, I know you said you've been to India, but what else? I mean, what you know about India and what is that you're looking from India?
Well, so I don't know too much about India because I was in Rishikesh 20 years ago, and I heard from people, it has developed tremendously, like entire India. And I think India is a very important player and also a bridge between, well, let's say, the more European world and the BRICS. And it's a very interesting market. We see a lot of dynamics, also in fintech. And this is, our mission to find good projects maybe that are impact driven, because we have a lot a focus on impact, and we also have in our Angel Club we do have members that do funds, so venture capital funds, impact funds that focus very much on India, and they also work with the Indian government, and this is something we support.
Absolutely, we'll be, as I said, I'm both from the government per se or the state per se. In fact, we have about 1,000, I repeat, 1,000 women-led startups.
Yeah.
In that, about 300 are fintech startups.
Yeah.
So from women-led in India. And we have very, very key
Yeah.
focus, especially for women-owned startups. And also we're looking to, as I said, a key kind of transfer. So we would be more than happy to collaborate Swiss
Fantastic.
fintech ladies with
Absolutely.
the state
Yes.
government of Andhra Pradesh in particular, because we have a visionary chief minister who is not the talk to talk. He's the one who brought the IT revolution in India. We got the Microsoft also developed, and also from out I kind of co-founded an organization called
We're
International
absolutely
Startup.
interested in impact funds in India.
Yes, so I also
Female
founded.
led company.
Of course, we have ISF, which is International Startup Foundation, which I co-founded. We have 50,000 members. I repeat, pro bono volunteers in that. Almost, I can say, 10,000 women pro bono volunteers.
Okay, so that's fantastic.
So we'll be collaborating on that
Yes, definitely.
aspect also. Thank you very much for your
Thank
time.
you so
and
much.
yeah.
Thank you.
Bye. Hi, Robin. Thank you first of all for organizing this event. It's a great success, and we are very happy and pleased to be part of this event at this historic location. I think it's a history because you got all the great SMEs, the power of small definition in the center where we say World Economic Forum.
Absolutely.
So thanks again for that and that initiative.
Yeah, thank you.
So my question is, what made you to have this summit?
Actually, the summit, the Global SME Summit, is especially a summit for SMEs. So my father had this big vision to bring this conference together here to Davos and to invite all the SMEs all over the world together, and to have a conference together and to connect, to collaborate, and make some business and great experience together. So this is the main reason why we brought this project, his dream, his vision to this amazing venue here at Davos.
Absolutely, it's a great initiative to your father. Of course, I was told, but it's again like 15 days or not less than a month that we talked about and spoke to you and your dad, and very, very happy, thanks to even Lakshmi, that I didn't expect that this magnitude in a short time. I mean, there's a lot of hurdles, but still, I think it has been happening. You could make it.
Yeah.
Congratulations for that.
Thank you very much.
Secondly, I know I'm a member, I help European and Indian trade relationships companies.
Yeah.
So as part of that, I know that you are the neighboring country to Bangladesh, but what is it that you know about India, and what is that, if at all you want to collaborate with India? What would be your key points that you want to say, hey, these are the things that I need? As for SMEs, obviously, we need specific to work with Indian or collaborations about that.
I think in India we have a great opportunity to connect with great people. They are very highly taught and trained, so I think we can collaborate with a lot of good SMEs, innovative SMEs, and the opportunity there is very big also to connect with them and to have them together in our network, GSPH, and also that they can take advantage of our innovative platform. As Mukunda, he is also from India. He designed this platform and programmed it, and yeah, I think this is the biggest advantage to take that to our network.
Excellent. Yeah, we'll be more than happy to collaborate. That's where I think we're doing this platform, and also we'll be writing, even as IFIN Global Group, my firm as well, we'll be more than happy to support this platform because it's a very interesting initiative. Secondly, I want to personally invite to a partnership summit. You heard Andhra Pradesh, the Honorable Minister coming.
Yeah.
So we're doing a partnership summit in a place called Visakhapatnam.
Yeah.
This is running on the east coast in the southern part of India. So I want to invite you as well because we need young and dynamic. It's a model, that's what I was telling, but again, young and dynamic entrepreneurs like you, the next generation, young and dynamic guys who can really bring in this kind of things to it, because it's a peer-to-peer network. So I want to invite you to this forum. It's a big, almost 40-50 countries will be participating.
Thank you very much for inviting me. I'm very honored that you invite me.
Yeah.
Of course, I will attend, and looking forward to meet you there and collaborate. Thank you very much.
Thank you again for all that.
Thanks.
Thank you. Hi Thomas, great to meet you and welcome to the summit, and look for, great again, to understand your views. So my first question is basically what brings you to this Global SME Summit in Davos?
Well, thank you for the invitation for first. And I think SMEs, so small and medium-sized enterprises, are a key driver for our economies. I'm working now in a very small jurisdiction like Liechtenstein, and of course we have SMEs too, but not very much because we have a population of 40,000 people only in Liechtenstein, but our business is cross-border business. So when we're looking at SMEs, we look of course about the funding opportunities there. And we have a very highly regulated environment for SMEs too, not only fintech. We are specialized in our law firm. And it's very hard, there's a big cost factor of SMEs, and I think it's so important to talk about the environment and what can be done under this environment. Not only pray to the regulator, please make better regulation, just do something, and networking would be the first important step in this regard, I think. Yeah.
Great. So I know you told me you've been to India a long time, so what, if at all, you go to India? I'm from India. I represent a population of 1.4 billion, as you know. 1.7. At the same time, I run a global workforce solutions, which is into talent technology transformation. Apart from that, I'm also co-founder an organization called International Startup Foundation, working with global firms on the startups, not just on the funding, but also all the nuances of policies, as you rightly mentioned, all of that, and promoting Europe, EU and India trade relationships, which I'm one thing. I just want to ask, if at all you want to come to India, like expression business per se, what do you think? You should have got some clients and all that if they really want to come to India. What do you think is the key things that you think you need in terms of support or environment or to build ecosystem?
Yeah, need for support, that's a good question. We as a law firm, we are specialized in one part of our specialization is in digitalization. And I think here India is a very good place because digitalization means to work efficient. And I think efficiency is most of the key factors now to have for SMEs, because cost labor work is very costly, and you have to have a business plan which works also in crisis times. So digitalization, we can advise there, and I think this is maybe one big step could be for India to have here a focus topic. Then I would come again very happily to India again.
All right, sure, absolutely. So please take this as my personal invitation. We have a partnership summit happening in the southern part of India called Visakhapatnam. Our Honorable Minister over there is the most, you call it sunrise state, as you see there. And we are trying to get a business where we have already digitalization, a lot of companies in. So I want to personally invite to a partnership summit that's happening on November 5th, and I'll keep you posted. And also we want to work with, actually we had some from your Liechtenstein government, I think some legal communication, want to work with the government, especially the space tech and all of that. So these are some of the areas, and as Indian companies are also a global thing, and also your Liechtenstein, we can be a state partner or kind of partners, we can bring in those kind of relationships.
Great.
Especially in the legal, I mean, you have a critical role. It's important and you have critical role. So thank you very much.
See you.
Right.